but the mascots in the audience are reading the emotes from Twitch chat. And so if anybody uses one of the Games Done Quick emote reacts in the Twitch chat, one of the audience members will do that emote.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
So, like, if somebody does the clap emote, like, you know, one of the Roadrunners will start clapping.
Yeah.
And there's, like, an LOL one and, like, a confusion one.
I like that idea.
Ones. And it's just, if you are watching Games Done Quick, I would definitely recommend, A, you do it after our stream finishes, and B, definitely do it on gdq.com.
Nice.
Or gamesdonequick.com.
That's a fun idea.
I don't want to think of what had to go into the web programming for
Yeah,
that.
I know. I was like, I that would be fun to try and do for our stream, but then I was like, I do not have the art skills to draw, let alone animate something. So maybe not. It would be fun though if someone did like Alex is clapping. I think that's a clapping emote there. Have a Stewart emote of him clapping.
All the clappers. Oh man, now I'm just picturing like an audience of like 20 Stewarts, and that's a little terrifying.
I would just be flustered the whole stream and just be staring at the audience.
Oh no. Yeah, it's interesting. There's a web-based browser game called GeoGuessr, which I had only heard about from fellow Twitch food streamer Zobocat.
Yeah.
She would do it during long baking periods on her show and whatnot. And it's like a browser game where they drop you in a Google Street View somewhere around the world, and you have to drop a pin on the map of where you think it is.
Yeah.
I'll make a spinning Buster emote.
That would be cute.
Aw, there's a bird stuck in a shoe store in the mall. Must have got lost last night. Hopefully it'll be able to get out.
I hope so. I always feel bad when that happens. I've seen that before. Oh yeah, this is looking good now. Got a little bit more charry edges on the fennel and the bell pepper. So I'm gonna let this sit in the oven, just keep warm while we keep going.
And they did a speed run of GeoGuessr.
Yeah, so how did that go?
Very weird.
Because there's no cheats for it, right? It's just like knowing the clues that get you close to where you are.
Yeah, so they were testing the stream out beforehand, and they just had two really good people at GeoGuessr, and this guy would literally pull up a Street View image, and he could be like, oh, there's a black sticker on that phone pole. That means that this is in Malaysia, but specifically mainland Malaysia.
Wow.
And he'd pull up like a rural shot, and he'd be like, oh, that's red soil, and like, there's one other thing. And he's like, this is probably Brazil. And like,
wow.
Bang, he did it. And then there was literally one where it was a rural scene, and they pull it up, and he looks down at the like markings on the road. He's like, oh, 3 yellow lines that are all solid. And then he looks up at the sky and is just like, ah, the sun is in the north. Yeah, this is definitely Peru. He clicks on like a random spot in Peru, and sure enough, it was within a couple miles.
Now see, that's a speed running I can get behind, because that's not like taking advantage of cheats and vulnerabilities in the code. You actually have to know your stuff to do it.
When they put up the video on demand of that later, I definitely recommend you go and check it out. The like single player version of that is somebody just spends about 4 minutes being freakishly good at GeoGuessr. What they did for GDQ to make it like an entertaining half hour,
right,
is they had 2 people who were really good at it, and one person had the street view and the other person had the map.
Oh, interesting.
And so the person who is looking at the map would have to like read off like different roads and other things that they could see on their map, and the person with the street view would have to be like, I can see such and such intersection, and, you know, a couple other things.
Huh. Hey, Sylvester's. How's it going?
Yeah, hey, how's it going? So, it's definitely worth checking out.
That's interesting, yeah. They're also selling a